Top of the day to everyone. Hi guys, how y'all doing? It's the software programming guru Wisdom Phoenix on your screen today with a new video. Today I will be talking about functions in Python, and we'll be taking some simple assessments to better understand functions in Python. It's quite easy, so buckle up your seatbelt and let's get started. Our first question says, write a Python program to print the even numbers from a given list. Write a Python program to print the even numbers from a given list. We're going to call this function extract evens. It will first of all accept a list as an argument and then print out all even numbers in that list. First, to define the function, we use the name and the brackets. So quickly, def extract evens, and then I'll have my list as the argument, because we did say that it has to accept a list as an argument, and then print out every even number in that Python list. Next, after defining our function and accepting the parameter, which is the list, we need to understand that what we put is called a parameter. The list is our parameter. The parameter being the list, it will accept, and that parameter is defined by a variable. In this case, I'm using my list. Now, the for loop inside our function. For item in my list, if item mod 2, the modulo operator is denoted in Python by the percentage sign. If item mod 2 is equal to 0, then print item, print item. Let's understand this. For every item in the list, if the result of dividing that item by 2 returns 0 or gives us 0, then obviously we must be dealing with an even number. That's what it means, because the modulo is only interested in the remainder. Don't forget, we're looking for all even numbers. Our function is meant to produce only those items that are even as an output from that list. Now let's run the code by calling our function with a list that has both even and odd items. In this case, I'll be using the list 33, 56, 33, 56. If we call the function using its name, 33, 56, 19, and 20. Let's see if it returns our expected output. So I'll be right clicking, and then I execute this function, and there we go. Our output is as expected, two even numbers which are 56 and 20. So our result is 56 and 20. We saw our result to be 56 and 20. Great guys, I hope you understand that, and I hope you've captured that. We're going to be moving to the next question right now. The next question says, write a Python function to calculate the factorial of a number, in this case a non-negative integer. The function accepts the number as an argument. Let us say we had 2 factorial, right? This is given by 2 multiplied by 1. That returns 2, right? If we were to find 3 factorial, that would be 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. That's how the factorial function works. So what would be 4 factorial? Yes, you guessed right. 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, which returns 24. Now the only difference, we'll be writing a function to execute this. Let's call our function get factorial. Get factorial. Get factorial. And it's going to accept a number as an argument. It's going to accept a number as an argument. So to compute the factorial of any number, all we need to do is to use the factorial function from the math model. So we could just simply say from math import factorial. That is the function responsible for getting the factorial of any number. So we say return in our function, return factorial. We say return factorial of n, which means in this case n represents a number for which we'll be getting the factorial. To compute the factorial of any number, we use the factorial function from the math model like I did say. Now, in order to call this function, simply write print get factorial, for instance, of 3. Let's see what that returns. Now, don't forget I had some code below, so I'll have to use my include statement to block that from executing. And then we execute this, and let's see what we get. We get 6. Just like we had here, 3 times 2 times 1 gives us 6. That is the factorial of 3 as computed by our get factorial function. How about we call this function also with get factorial, but this time let's pass 4 as an argument, and let's see what we get for both cases. So we have 6 and 24. Our function works just fine. To see more tasks and improve in general, I have some ebooks you can purchase. Link is in the description of this video. Also, get acquainted with more assessments like this. You need to get acquainted with more assessments like this to improve yourself when going for interviews and job assessment. The link to the online assessments is also in the description of this video. And guys, and our final task for today, it says, our final task for today, write a function called merge that takes 2 already sorted lists of possibly different lengths and merges them into a single sorted list. Write a function called merge that takes 2 already sorted lists of possibly different lengths and merges them into a single sorted list. Do this using the sort method. Now, I have 2 lists here, 6, 9, 13, 20, 21, 22. A closer look at these 2 lists reveal that both of them have been sorted. So let's write our function quickly. All we need to do in this case is reference the name of the function by saying def merge. As stated in the question, let it take 2 arguments, first m and then n. So you have def merge m and n, right? That's our function. So def merge m and n is a defined function. We have 2 parameters, m and n, which we will accept as arguments. Our arguments, don't forget, will be 2 lists. So in our code, all we need to say is result is equal to m plus n. Why? The concatenation operator allows us the plus sign, which is our concatenation operator in Python, joins 2 lists or 2 strings to each other. It joins both of them into a resultant list or a resultant string. In this case, we're working with a list, so we're going to be getting one single list that is a combination of the items of both m and n. So having gotten that, all we need to do at this point is to return, is to say result dot sort. Result dot sort. Why? Because our output is supposed to be a sorted list, not just the combination of both. So we want to have what we're after right now is a sorted version of the result. So that's exactly what the question asks. So we say return results. In this case, the output being a sorted list. Just 2 lines of code. First, we join both lists together using the concatenation symbol, which works by joining strings or lists. The next thing we can do is to sort the result. Like I did say, the sort method is meant to sort the list and modify it. So it changes the list. After sorting, we return the result. I hope we get the message. Now let's execute our function. As with the last one, we will need to use the print statement, and this is going to be print merge of, going to pick these 2 lists quickly. The first argument goes in, then followed by the second argument, and don't forget Python identifies both parameters immediately. We're going to execute this and let's see what we get. Quick left. There we go. That's our output: 6, 9, 13, 20, 21, 22. Now, for most people would think that why we got this output is because of the order in which we send those lists into the function. I beg to differ. That's completely wrong, because the essence of you're running the sort method is to sort the results. Now, if I were to change the order of this arguments, you would still get the same thing. Let's quickly do that. Ctrl X to change the order now. Let's confirm what I'm saying. What we're saying is join 20, 21, 22 to 6, 9, 13 and sort the results. That's what we're saying. That's what our function is meant to do. Let's confirm whether we get the same output. Yes, we do. I've done a rerun again. There we go. 6, 9, 13, 20, 21, 22. Well, same result, right? We get the same result. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. On this channel, you get useful tech review content reviewing tech gadgets, content on cloud software reviews, and simple task assessment and solution. In fact, I hope you found value in this video. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I put out a new video. Don't forget to subscribe. Until I come your way again next video, have a good one, guys. Peace.